Welcome back to Stardew Valley. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Our watering can is ready. And it's going to be sunny tomorrow, neutral luck today, and the Queen of Sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce. Radish salad. Ugh, gosh, that sounds terrible to me. Not a fan of radishes. Why am I getting into that chest? I don't need that chest. Shane sent us a recipe for pepper poppers, so he's our friend all of a sudden. Now, remember when I talked about, like, oh, we'll sell the ones from down here and keep the ones from up here? Well, like, once I harvest them all, I'm going to just grab them all. So I'm not going to know which ones came from which side. But bottom line is, we'll sell some, we'll keep a bunch. I think we decided that we would keep the regular qualities and sell the non-regular quality ones. But at the same time, like, I don't need to have a gazillion of these. On average, when you put them into the seed maker, you'll get back like 2. So let's go into our spring chest here. And you see, we've got 14 in there already. Let's go, like, let's shoot for 45 strawberry seeds. 30 is plenty to get me that amount of seeds and leave me with leftover strawberries. Then I'm also going to keep some gold quality strawberries for gifts. I want to say Maru loves strawberries, and there's probably other people that love strawberries because they're delicious. You know what I mean? All right, so what are we going to do today? We're going to go and drop off our axe and get it upgraded, and then I think we will go mining for a bit. Do I have any? No, I don't have any stuff I should be smelting here. So we're going to sell all of these. And I'm really considering, I think it's Friday and Sunday that the traveling cart comes, so maybe let's swing southward. I should have probably considered buying more spring seeds to plant. But it's not a big deal. Because, like, basically in here, we don't really have that much going on. I could have easily bought a bunch more parsnips and tried to get gold parsnips. Let's look at the community center. So, brewer's bundle, irrelevant. Garden bundle, summer. This is summer and fall. This, I think, is fall. So, nothing we can do there. Fall crops, summer crops, quality crops. We need 5 gold cauliflower, and we can't get them. But hot pepper, yams, and corn, I could get those 3 and finish this because I only need 3 out of those 4. So that's a win. We're okay there. And then, like, in the crafts room, I don't think there's anything. Construction bundle. I could probably complete that. Fall foraging, summer foraging, winter foraging. So we're good there. Fish, maybe we could go catch some fish, but I don't really care about that. You know what I mean? Engineer's bundle. This is different. So we need iridium ore, and I think we have one. Battery pack, we don't. Refined quartz, we don't. That I know of. We could get some if we needed to, though. And then that one's a little bit different. Bone fragments are not usually in that. I can't remember what the other one usually is, but we only need 2 of those 4, so. And then we could do one of these now, but not the others yet. All right. Anyway, let's yeah, so those are the only 4 rooms for now. Let's get moving. We're going to go, wait, is there's stuff I can leave here, right? Like, we can leave that. We're going to pick up our watering can, which will be an extra item that we will have. I think I'm going to just come back to the farm before we go to the mines, water the crops, and then go mining. Because I'm afraid I'll get up to the mines and forget that I've got to water crops, and I won't get them done. And that's bad news bears. While we're down here, let's just swing over here. It was Friday that the traveling cart lady was here, and here she is again. So it's Friday and Sunday. And is she selling anything that we really, really, really want? A rare seed we're going to buy. It's $1,000, but one of the... Oh, what are you doing over here, Rock? Is there... There's something there, and I can't hit it. It's probably... Oh. Aha! I was like, I don't have my axe. Oh, no. But I do have my axe. Anyway. The rare seed, it's 1,000 G, but... You... Like, one of its crop plants sells for, like, 3,000, I think. So it's a... You know, it's a pretty big return on investment. Speaking of investment, hang on a second. I'm going to pull up the scores of the golf tournament here that's going on this week. All right. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, rare seed. The downside is you're paying 1,000 G now, and you can't grow it until fall. But once you do and sell it, it's a... Oh, rats, Penny. Get out of here. Okay. Had to wait for her to go away a little bit there, but that's okay. All right, don't let me forget. Bust geodes first, then do the upgrade. Right? Don't you have work to do? Watering can. Oh. Process geodes. Boom. I'll take some coal. That's okay. I'll take that iron, too. And that's kind of a loss, but it's okay. Now, upgrade copper axe is what we want. Skadoosh. Alright. Let's go drop the skeletal hand at the museum. Then we're going to head home. So we've got a scapula and now a hand. Ooh, and we get a reward for that. A night on Echo Hill. Or Eco Hill. We got some books to read. Let's go check them out. Brewmaster's Guide. Ah, to brew. The rich smell of yeast wafting through the cedar loft. The floral overtones of freshly cut hops on a winter's eve. But I digress. Basically, they are telling you, hey, you'll need a keg. You're going to have to figure out a blueprint for a keg. Then once you have one, you can make juice with vegetables. Wheat will produce beer. And hops will produce ale. Fruit will produce wine. There you go. Mysteries of the dwarves. The dwarves call themselves Smoluanu, which translates to sky people, which is an odd name for a group of people that lives underground, isn't it? There's some like backstories there. See here, dwarves remnants once interplanetary vehicle crashed on this planet long ago. Why didn't they surface? Perhaps their old planet had a thicker atmosphere. That could be it. They only come out at night. That's signed M. Jasper. And then from the book of Yoba. Yoba swirled the golden light into a vortex. This hole sprung a seed. So Yoba planted the seed, and behold, a vine sprung skyward, twisting and probing, casting a writhing shadow into a golden void. After 11 days, the vine bore fruit. So this is, I think, the story of the ancient seed, which we don't have one yet, but we'll get one. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right, let's go home and water the crops. Then we'll go to the mine, and we probably won't get to the mine till like 2 o'clock, which means we'll be lucky to get down even 2 levels. So, hey, hello. Weather's interesting today, don't you think? I guess. I mean, Ooh, ooh, ooh. So 2 rock crabs will get me a something or other, and then an eel for Sebastian would get me some cash flows. Hey, George. Aren't you cold? I'm actually not cold. We're kind of just fiddle-faddling here because it's not going to be a super productive day in the mines anyway. So let's just kind of socialize a bit, hey? Sundays are supposed to be a day of rest. In fact, George is actually going to church, I believe. Right there, that's where he was headed. Going to worship Yoba, that's where Jody's going. She doesn't take the kids, which I find interesting. That's why a lot of parents even go to church. Just to, like, give their kids the experience around, like, people who are generally giving and kind-hearted, or, like, you know. Anyway, some people go to church because, like, that's just what they're supposed to do. Like, that's how they were raised. I have, we're not going to talk about church. All right. No, not there. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Boom, boom. Actually, you come with me, and we're going to smelt this iron. And then we're going to go here, and then you go in there. We will put this rare seed, I guess, in here, because we don't have a fall chest right now. Dang it. And we will also put that in there. Now, our watering can, you ready for this? Like these, I'll just hit with 1 dose, but then I can go, boom, you just click and hold to power it up, and then it can hit 3 in a row. And if you're standing and pointing down, you don't have to move. You can get the column in front of you, the column to the left, and the column to the right. If you're going east and west, you have to move up and down to get in front of the row that you want. So that's why I recommend going north and south. And you'll notice I was able to do that entire row without filling up the can. And that is because the copper watering can, not only is it more efficient because you can hit 3 spots at once, it actually holds more water. And there we ran out. So we still can't do all of the crops, but we can get a lot of them. And that's still a win. So that took us way less time than it would have with our other watering can. So let's just fill her back up. Pop it in the chest. And let's go the back way to the mines. Our iron bar is ready. Okay. So we've got food, we have our pickaxe, we have the hoe that we won't need in the mines, but we might need it on the way to or fro, so that's why we bring it. Hello, little birdie. Another leak. This has been the run of leaks and library books. I usually don't get that many leaks, but I've got a bunch, I feel like, in this playthrough. Alright, so we did keep a bunch of this stuff here, which really doesn't make a lot of sense for me to do, honestly. I have a furnace at home, so, like, that's where I should... Okay, I won't need the hoe in here. Anyway, I have a furnace at home, and that's where I spend most of my time, so that's probably where I should be doing my smelting. I just want to kind of look for copper. I'm not worried about getting deep in the mines really fast. Like, some people spend, like, that's their primary focus, and it should be for sake of efficiency, but we're not worried about that. Let's go this way and grab this copper, and then circle back the other way after we kill this guy. Ooh, there's a ladder. But I saw some copper over here. Oh, there's going to be bats. That's not the end of the world though. But let's run away. Here they come. See, we can kill them pretty easy with this. Yeah, good enough. Nice. Copper right there. Come on. I like these little star-shaped floors. They're small enough that you can like see everything right away. You know what I mean? But they usually have some good stuff on them. Or occasionally they do anyway. Anything but the spiral floor. Golly, those are the worst. And then when you get to the skull caverns in the desert, there's one that's like just long and narrow, and you got to go down and navigate forever. I don't like those either, because sometimes it can take forever to find the ladder. This is a pretty big floor here. Come on. So on these floors, all of those stones are gray like that, but they're not the same gray stones as the one that, like this here. See the difference? Boom. Just look real quick for any goodness. There's nothing, so we'll go out and empty our satchel. Now we only got, we got 1 iron out of that. We didn't get any coal. But I can go like that. And let's actually just put that back in there. We're going to get more copper when we go back down here, but no sense taking something that you aren't going to need. Alright, so no copper on that floor, but here's some copper. And there's another ladder. Run away! I see you down here, Coppa. Any more down here? Nope. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. I don't think these guys are one of the monsters on the eradication goals or whatever at the Adventurers Guild, but it's okay to kill them if you can. You know what I mean? Alright. We are on level 37. I think level 39 is one of those spiral floors that I hate with a passion. We'll find out. There we go. This is a good floor here. There's a bunch of copper. A crate here. Some quartz. And, wait for it, a coal cart. I was kind of hoping that that guy would drop a ladder. That guy dropped a ladder. All right, I don't see any more copper. Let's go. Don't be the spiral floor. It's not. All right. And there's my ladder. So we're just going to look real quick. There's some copper down there. Let's go grab it. And it's 8 o'clock. We're going to be to level 40. We should get a treasure room on level 40. All right, we got some coal with that. What do we get? What do we get? A slingshot! Yes! The slingshot is the most valuable asset in the entire game. Hands down, nobody will even debate you on this because it is like just obviously the best thing ever. So that was today's lesson in sarcasm. Because slingshots are the worst. Wait, bait or bug meat, you come with me. Actually, let's just everything go in the chest. I didn't end up having to eat anything with that expedition. So the hoe will come. These two will stay. This come. We will leave 10. And we'll leave 5 coal. The reason I'm leaving a little bit extra is just under the, in case I go in. Actually, I've got iron will be the priority now, but if I go down and get a bunch of iron and come back out but don't have enough coal to smelt it, obviously we don't want that. So we'll leave a little bit of extra coal here. We'll bring this, retaining soil. We'll bring and put it on those other random, like the bean starter and the cauliflower, but it's going to be really hard for me to even tell if it worked. All right, all those can stay. We're going to need to craft a recycling machine at some point. Where is it? So wood, stone, and iron bar. So we could do that here soon. We don't need to. But it's something that's nice to have. One of the prizes in the community center is a recycle machine. So like, you know, you end up crafting one and then like a week later you get one for free and it's like, ugh, wasted that iron bar. But it's like 1 iron bar. If I need another one, I could get one easily. You know what I'm saying, man? What's this? Oh, we reached level 40 and now they're like, so far there's no sign of the bottom. How low does it go? And it wants us to reach the bottom. We didn't slay the rock crabs, so that one we're going to miss on. And then for here, I think the eel you can only catch if it rains. Do I have? I don't have any more iron, so. All right. Boom. All that stuff go in there. Let's sort this. In fact, wait. Where did I put that painting? Yeah, I have this one in here, but let's just put them in here. You stay with me. In fact, go like this. And this, we got our first hardwood. And then, boom, and then let's grab like, let's grab 15. And 3 coal. We'll smelt those tomorrow. That goes in there. Craft. Bait. Nope. That goes back in there. That goes in there. Leak in there. Now, we're going to plant that tomorrow. I need to take this to Clint's, but he won't be available tomorrow because he's upgrading my axe. So we'll just leave it. In fact, let's actually leave it in this chest. No. We're going to leave it in here. That's where I look for geodes to see if I have any, so that's where we'll put it. All right. Let's grab... Oh, I was like, where's all my stuff? But it's because... some of it is being upgraded. So, all right, should we? Yeah, let's grab a daffodil and run on down to the saloon and give it to Emily. What do you say? We've decided to go with Emily for a spouse in this one. I have not seen any playthrough or content where somebody married Emily. She wasn't an eligible bachelorette for a while. I think that might have been a 1.4 update or maybe a 1.5. I can't remember. You again? How many times do I have to tell you to leave me alone? Dude, I thought we were friends. Hello, I hope your new farming life is panning out as you'd hoped. Pam's out of it. She's blackout drunk again. Hi, Evan. Hey. Boop. How much does she like me now? 2 hearts. 2 of hearts. All right, what are we going to do tomorrow? It'll be Monday. Mondays are supposed to be for mining. We went mining today, but we kind of did it because we didn't have an axe, and we just spent some time fishing the other day. Got another copper bar ready. Do that. Nope. You go in there. Let's grab 5 more. And we're ready to smelt some more copper tomorrow. Good night, buddy. Oh, I didn't give him water today because I forgot once we got back with our All right. So I got to look this up. It's real tempting to pick this one, thinking like down the road I'm going to have a bunch of barn animals and such. But I think this one leads to a better long-term path. So let me go to the wiki and say professions. And so at level 5 farming, you pick between tiller and rancher. And then at level 10 farming, if you picked rancher, your options are coop master or shepherd, where you can befriend coop animals faster, and there's a shorter incubation time. It's cut in half. And then also you can befriend barn animals faster, and then sheep produce wool faster. Those are just not very exciting to me. If you go with tiller, you get 10% more on your crops. It also applies to vegetables and flowers, plus any fruit that has not been foraged. So if you grow fruit trees, those fruit items are worth 10% more. Then at level 10, you have the choice of artisan or agriculturalist. Agriculturalist, crops grow 10% faster. Artisan makes it to where artisan goods are worth 40% more. And that is like wine and cheese, and we are going to sell a bunch of probably both of those. So that's the one we want in the long run, the artisan. So we are going to take crops for 10%. Wait, where's my mouse? There we go. Crops for 10%, Alex. All right. Level 4 mining. We are now more proficient with our excuse me. More proficient with our pickaxe. We can also craft. Hang on a second. We can craft iron. I think you make it by it's like 3 copper bars you can turn into 1 iron bar or something like that. We can also craft a glowstone ring, which is a combo of the magnet ring and a glow ring. And we made a bunch of money selling strawberries today. So $5,000, that's awesome. Now, day 22, there's nothing on the calendar either day this episode. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Today is sunny. It's a mildly bad luck day, and then Living Off the Land says, get your hands on fishing pole and sell your catch. Fishing is a great way to make a little extra cash when you have some downtime. The distance your bobber lands from any dry land determines what kinds of fish you'll hook, as well as the location, season, time of day, and weather. So the distance from land also determines the value or the quality level of the fish. So if you're as far away from land as possible, it's a gold fish. If you get a perfect catch, it upgrades to an iridium fish. But some fish you can only catch if you cast a certain distance away from land. Like there's zones that you have to cast into to be able to catch it. But then the other things that determine what kind of fish you can catch are location, season, time of day, and weather. So there you have it. It's amazing how much you can learn from this game if you just pay attention to all those little details, but it's a lot. So, anyway, hi Evan, I have some good news for you. A few days ago I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave over there a little ways to the west? Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful. For both of us. Really? I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment. And you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. We are going to do mushrooms. Some people say that fruit is better, but I think the vast majority of players agree that mushrooms are the way to go. It's not a huge deal, though, in the grand scheme of things. All right, I'll go set it up for you right now. It shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this. Cool. So, boom, boom. Let's get watering. Oh, wait. I can put retaining soil. Oh, there's already retaining soil on those. See, but it's hard for me to tell if it's watered or not. I think that one was. And that one already had... Oops. I forgot that we got the awesome watering can. There we go. Let's just go ahead and grab these, I guess. See, I just grabbed 15, but one of them you could see an extra strawberry pop up, and that's how I ended up with 16 total. So there you go. Yeah, copper smelts pretty fast. So you can smelt a ton of copper if you have it, especially if you have a bunch of furnaces. At some point, we will have a bunch of furnaces. Probably 7 or 8. Maybe more, but probably not. I need to get Robin to come build me a well. I also need Robin to come build me a coop or a barn. But we're not there yet. Let's just go here, I guess. We're about to run out of water. Actually, we might make it here. How is that possible? Maybe when Clint gave it back to me, it wasn't all the way full. I'm assuming that that's what it is. Which is awesome. Because now I know that I can fill those up. This rice right here is ready. Let's go ahead and grab it. We'll pop it in here. This we'll put in there. We'll also put this in there. And this. And then you guys go in there. We already have the strawberries we plan to keep. So I think we're good to just go ahead and sell these. And with that said, let's look something up here. 300 wood and 100 stone. I'm not going to tell you what it's for, but you'll find out. Oh gosh. Oops. 300 wood and 100 stone, I said, right? Let's do this. Wait, 300 wood. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 300 wood and 100 stone. It drives me crazy that I can't get those message pop-ups to show up on the other screen, but it's not the end of the world. All right, let's go here, drop these in here, and then on the way back, I bet our copper will be done. Yep, look at that. Boom, skadoosh. And now we have a bunch of copper. Oh, I'll go show you the cave. So this is the cave that Demetrius is talking about. And he has now set up these boxes in there. And that's where the mushrooms will grow. Hang on. My wife's calling. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Alright, so... it's funny. Like, I sit here and I say, we're back, and apologize. As if it's been, like, 5 minutes that you've just been sitting there waiting for me. When it's, like, instantaneous. Yeah. But that's just how my brain works. Alright, so I kind of went out of the way here because I forgot we're going to swing in and see Robin. We're going to say hello to Robin. Hey, have I told you that I built our house from the ground up? Nope, you haven't. Okay, so this is the first we've actually stopped in to see what Robin can actually do for us. So she sells wood and stone. The prices on this stuff goes up after the first year. She also sells like furniture, a calendar. We're going to buy it. Workbench, telephone. We don't need these things yet. TVs, etc. So furniture, a bunch of recipes. Boom. Then you can upgrade your house for 10,000 G and 450 pieces of wood. We aren't going to do that yet. That would increase the size and add a kitchen. We're not there yet. But what we are going to do is construct a coop. That's what the 300 wood and the 100 stone are for. Now, a barn is the better of the two buildings to start with. Because the animal produce is more valuable. And the cost difference is not so astronomical that it like takes you that much longer to get the barn. So anyway, that's just noteworthy, but in this playthrough, we don't care. What we do care about is where we actually put this darn thing. And I think what we will do is have it to where it like maybe lines up with this row of crops. And we'll pop it like... So let's go straight down from the cave. And then right there. Boom. She's going to start working on that tomorrow. Cool. So the calendar doesn't do me any good like to hold on to it, but we'll put it in our house. And that way each morning we can get in the habit of checking to see what's on the calendar. I live out here by choice. But anyway, that's a good asset for us to have. It's just a convenience thing that... Boom. And now, let's go mining. It's only 10:10, so we should be able to get a fair amount of mining done here. Oh. He didn't jump the direction I thought he was going to jump. I'm not going to bother trying to kill the slimes down here if I don't have to. The critters get harder to kill the deeper you go. The slimes being one example. These guys we want to kill because they are a good source of coal. They don't always drop it, but they do a lot of times. They can be a little shifty at times, though. So they're not always the easiest to kill with this dagger type weapon, but... Like this slime we'll go after because we kind of had him pinned against that wall. Oh no! Here come the bats. Rats! Here come the bats. Although if we... No, we're not gonna... I'm gonna say, if we get lucky and get a ladder, it won't matter. So let's get at her. Pitter patter. Nope. Come on, drop me a ladder. Ah. I can't believe we killed that many bats and didn't get a single ladder drop. Did I miss the ladder back at the beginning or something? Like, what the heck? No? Come on with this. Now we're just going to go back to the beginning and start from here till we find it. There it is. So you will burn through more energy down on these lower levels because if you haven't upgraded your pickaxe a whole bunch, oh my gosh, it takes, 2 swings for every stone. At least the copper or the iron nodes only take 2 swings. Like, it takes me 2 swings to bust a copper node. So it's kind of nice that iron takes the same number of swings. So I will point out these little crystals they will rarely drop quartz, refined quartz, I should say. But it's so infrequent that it's not even worth like trying to go out of your way to get them. I forgot to bring the cave carrots. I want to just try and get to level 45, so I'm hoping that those couple of salmon berries are plenty. Come on with this. Give me the freaking ladder. There it is. Alright, level 45. We're looking for black bouncy dudes and iron. There's one black bouncy dude. Let's just hope that he drops us some coal. He's a big one. Nothing. Come on, man. Why are you holding out on me, copper dude? Or black bouncy dude? It's only 320. We can go in again. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I didn't see us get this. An iron edge. It's a heavy broadsword, so you won't swing it real fast, but 15 to 26 versus 12 to 25, we're going to make the change here and go to the sword. Now, let's put all this stuff in there. I should not have had that with me in there. Didn't I have cave carrots in here? I got winter root while I was down there. I didn't see that either. Must have got it from one of those crates. And I'll bet you that's where I got this thing from, but I wasn't paying attention. I was worried about the bats. All right, let's head back down and test out this new weapon. So there's a yellow-looking slime over there, which is kind of weird. See, it doesn't swing quite as fast as some swords, but the fact that it sweeps, to me, is beneficial, because I don't have to be facing directly at the critter that I'm trying to dispatch. Yes, eat the salmon berry. We're only going to eat one at a time for now. I still want to be a little bit deliberate with this weapon because you can't swing it quite as fast. But like right here where they're just coming at me, I just swing like crazy. Ooh, I got a, what's it called? Crystal fruit there too. There's a quartz over there, but I'm going to let it go because I don't want to deal with the slime that I would have to get to it. Let's actually go this way. Die! It's a lot of black bouncy dudes up there. Ooh, coffee bean. Let's eat. So we made it through those upper levels without getting a ancient seed, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. It's awesome when you can get an ancient seed like a couple of days into a playthrough and get it planted early in that first spring, because they take a full season to grow, but then they give you a fruit every 7 days. So if you can get it planted in early spring, you can get 5 or 6 ancient fruits by the time fall is over. All right, it's 6:30. We're going to be able to make it to level 50, which is good. We'll get down 10 levels today and get a new sword, get a fair amount of iron. So we're going to deem this day a success as long as nothing drastic happens here at the end. And there's the ladder to get us down. So let's just go grab these crates, see if we get anything. Some iron and some wood. Using up some of the last of this energy, because why not? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, tundra boots. I think we already have better footwear, but that's something that we can sell at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, ghosts. These things are super annoying. So I'm going to try and kill him just because I'm here and so is he. And I've already hit him a couple of times. But they come at you so slow, and then if you have a big knockback like that, it's like, how many times do I have to hit this guy for him to die? There's a solar essence. That's what I wanted out of that. There might be better things that they can drop. I can't remember. But I know that they drop better things at the Skull Caverns. All right, so we want the hoe. We'll bring the geodes, the calendar, frozen tears. That I can donate. Quartz, topaz. We got a big bomb. We will leave it up here. Let's bring most of the coal, all of the copper. We're going to bring the iron. We will leave that. And then we're going to bring that, leave the trash, bring that. Definitely bring this. I could probably plant that now and try and take advantage and have a bunch of coffee beans saved up for next year to have some coffee. We'll bring this. This guy we can sell. We're going to leave the cave carrot. I'm going to bring all of that. I don't worry about the space because I'm going to sell 2 items before we take off. So, all right, let's go. That was a pretty good trip to the mines. Got a bunch of iron to where we're now ready to upgrade some tools. We don't have the cash for it, but we're ready otherwise. Broken Trident gets us 250 G. So now you can see here I can buy new weapons that weren't here before, and it's because we got deeper in the mines. So the deeper you go, the better the weaponry they will sell you. But like, I have a decent enough weapon that I'm not going to spend $2,000 on one. But sometimes you just have a world of trouble finding a better weapon, and you're stuck with like the crystal dagger or whatever, or something terrible for a while, and then eventually you just get down to like those iron levels, and it's like, forget this, I'm going and spending $2,000 on a weapon. And then it's inevitable that you'll get a lead club like the next moment. But whatevs. All right, so I said we'll come home, we'll put stuff away. Let's plant that coffee bean. Where is it? Like so. And like, actually, let's put a speed grow down. Boom. 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 Get a refill. And now go like so. That will go in there. These can now come with me because I should be able to go to Clint's tomorrow and have him bust those. Right? Winter, winter, all season, all season, all season, mining. All right, boom. Let's get organized here. So you go there. That we're going to hang up. And then Clint, museum. Pick up the axe. I can't remember how much money we will have, but we might go ahead and upgrade our pickaxe. We just did a couple of days of mining, so I'd be cool with not having it for a few days. So it might be a good chance. If we have $5,000, that might be something that we go ahead and do. So we'll see. And now see here, I can check the calendar. Tomorrow, nothing. Wednesday, flower dance. So that's even more reason to try and get the pickaxe started tomorrow, is because I won't be able to get it started the next day. So, anyway. That, I believe, will do it. Let's go ahead and see how much money we made. Did we get... we didn't get enough to get us to 5,000. Did we? How far away are we? Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Look at that! That is unbelievable. We've had some crazy things happen in this playthrough. Like when Willie walked out of the shop right when I caught the 4th herring. It was like, catch, turn, and hand it to him. Like, yeah, I got it. I got you, Willie. And here we end up with 5,001 G when we needed 5,000 for that upgrade. Crazy town. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.